What's up, guys? Matt here again, and I'm about to show you something really disgusting. Welcome back to the hang space. Today I got something for you that I am not very proud of. Hold on a second. Okay, inside this box is my pedal board, the rig that I used for years. And unfortunately, this thing has sat for a while. And unfortunately as well, it did not sit in this case. This pedal board sat on my floor for quite a while, and it is not good. So today what we're gonna do is open up these clips and get into my rig and rebuild this pedal board. Let's go. So before I get into breaking down what is in this disgusting box, little disclaimer, I am not a gear nerd, gear guru, gear whiz. I'm just a guitar player who likes the things I like. I'm still learning, so you'll probably see a lot of things in this video that maybe you don't agree with, maybe I could do better, maybe could do differently, and I'm willing to learn. So if you guys got something to say, go ahead, direct message me, comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff to see all my videos, tell me everything I'm doing wrong. It's a learning process for me, I'm an old man. Let's talk about the rig that I'm running this through a little bit. I've been using an EVH 51 53 100-watt head for about 4 years, 5 years now. It's a great head. I love it. It's an early serial number. That thing's bulletproof. It works great. I run that through two 4x12s or a single 4x12, both loaded with Omened X pattern, 2 Texas Heats, and 2 Swamp Things. So yeah, now that you know my amp rig, let's go ahead and crack the case and see what we're looking at. So there it is in all its disgusting glory. You can see it's covered in hair, it's covered in dirt, it's covered in rust. We got a lot of work to do on this thing. Let's pull it out and get a little deeper before I start tearing this thing apart. So obviously using a tube amp, I had this pedal board set up with an effects loop in mind, as well as a few other things. Just going over some of the pedals that are on it. Again, I have not touched this thing in a while aside to steal one pedal from. So what pedals I'm rocking on this board right now are my Wazacraft Boss chromatic tuner. I love this thing. I love the color. It's great for lower tunings, for 7-string guitars. So that's definitely going to be going back on my board. My John Petrucci Wah. Love this thing as well. It just looks cool. It's chrome. It's very adjustable. You can dial it in for a lot of different tones. Love that thing as well. I also have this harmonist here. I did use this in one of my bands. The other band that I was playing in for a while, I haven't actually used this pedal. So this pedal is probably going to be coming off the board. Next to that, one of my favorite pedals. This is an older one now. He's doing them with a different company and different generations, but this is the original Dunable Dave Davidson Eidolon. It's a boost, delay, reverb pedal all in once. This thing is great. I'm really sad that it looks the way it does now. We're gonna get all that cleaned up. The last 2 pedals are my 6-band EQ, just simple. I run this in my effects loop to push the EVH. I'm thinking this pedal is gonna go back on, but I do have an idea for a pedal that I have over here on the shelf that I might actually end up throwing in here and seeing if that works as well. And of course, the G-String ISP Decimator 2. This thing has never steered me wrong. I've had this pedal forever. Works great. So flipping this thing over. Oh God. Pedals are falling off. Cat hair is coming out. It's disgusting. So yeah, we have a bad attempt at some LED lights in here. They're gonna be coming out. I have a little patch bay over here. This is what I use to run my cable snake in from my amplifier. So it just has 4 inputs or outputs on it. One for my guitar in, one for effects out, one for effects in, and then one to the amplifier. I'm also running, what is this thing? Oh, it's been so long. ISP Pro Spot, that's it, for my power supply. The one nice thing about the pedal train stuff is it does come with some brackets, so you can mount that all in there. And once I tear this thing apart, you guys will be able to see a little better what it looks like. And I did hide this, what is it, the JSH, I forget exactly. It's like a buffer. It's supposed to buffer your signal a little bit to run in through long signal chains. So it works. I'm just going to keep it there. I might put it on top. I don't know. We'll have to see once I actually start disassembling this thing what I'm actually going to end up doing and what I'm going to put back into it. You can see that the logo's missing off the front. This pedal board actually did start to rust on me. The original finish was kind of flaking off at the welds. So I elected to pull the whole board apart, and I sanded it down and I spray painted just some Rust-Oleum hammered look outside finish. So it looks great. Like I said, this board served me well for a long time. It's just been very neglected, and I'm in a different place now playing with different bands. I want to do something a little different. Now I will tell you that there probably will be another video like this in the future, because after Christmas at some point, my whole rig is going to get changed. And I'm very excited for that, and for you to see that, because I'm gonna go broke. But that's for another day. So yeah, let's start tearing into this thing and see what we got. All right, the first step is to get this thing completely disassembled, so let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what I got so far. So far we got the board is completely broken down. See the dust falling off of it. The only thing I did not take off of it is my patch bay. I think I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. It's pretty gross. So I got a lot of cleaning to do on this. I did take the power supply out, very dirty, just to clean it and get that taken care of. All these pedals, they're gross. Like I said, rusty. So I'm gonna take some time here that you won't see, but when I'm back, all this stuff is gonna be clean, just like that. Pretty much every one of them cleaned up out like they should. Got a little issue on my noise gate here. I don't know if you can see the kind of the little bubbling on the finish. It's such a bummer. I mean, that's one thing I want to say in this video too, is don't be like me. You know, as musicians, we spend a lot of money on our gear and on our equipment. Make sure to take care of it. Now, I think I mentioned already that the harmonist, the Boss harmonist, I don't really need that pedal on my board right now for the moment. So I think that one's going to go over onto the shelf. And the one pedal that was missing off the board that I do need is my loop station. So my Boss RC3 loop station. I primarily use this pedal in conjunction with a DI box off my board, basically to run sound samples. Now I know you guys are going to say there are so many better ways to do that, and you are correct. That's just the way I've been doing it for years. That's the way I'm going to continue to do it for right now. Maybe on my next board I'll figure out something a little better. For now, this guy's going to go into place. The other pedal I want to show you that's going to go on the board is this guy. Now you might be able to recognize this pedal by the shape. Well, pretty old Jekyll and Hyde pedal. Now this is actually one of the first distortion pedals I bought when I was a young guitar player. I was probably 13, 14 years old. So, got the board all cleaned up. The board is looking pretty good. As good as I care about it looking. As you can see, I still got my little patch bay over there. And I went ahead and picked up some cool snazzy stuff. Got some LED lights there. We got some new Velcro strips there. And the coolest thing I found at Walmart is a cable management kit. So this thing's got all kinds of cool ties, zip ties. It's all 3M back, so I'll be able to just stick a lot of the stuff right on there. And it's very cool. So I'm pretty stoked. I think the first thing I'm going to do start by getting my power supply back in there. Maybe start putting the lights in, kind of see how they am so I can work the other stuff around them. And they'll be tucked away. And we'll go from there. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff. I'm going to work on a lot of it behind the scenes just so the video's not so long. And I know you guys probably don't care to see me curse and drink beer and contemplate my life decisions. So let's go. Alright guys, I've been working a little bit here and I want to show you where I am at. So, as of now, I got my final placement. I got all the pedals velcroed down. I'll go into a little more about the chain and actually what's going on. I talked about it a little, but we'll cover more of that at the end. Got the LED lights all installed in it. I got the power supply back in it. I did actually start wiring it up slightly, but right now I'm going to break into my cable management kit, take a look at what I got, start to figure out if I can put this thing together somewhat neat. And one thing I will say too about this is the wires, or the cables that I'm using for this pedal board. I'm trying to reuse all the old cables that I had, because again, I have plans to do this over again here in a month or so. So when I do that, I'll probably be getting a kit, making all custom cables, and I'll try to get into a little more in depth about the process in doing this. I've never shot a video like this, so this is a learning experience for me. I've already got a couple ideas of how I can make the next one a little better. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and keep plugging along. I want to get this thing flipped back over and get working. And I know the lights aren't on now. I want to save that to the end, but man, this thing looks cool. It's all right. Let's get back to it. Alright guys, I know the audio probably sucks, and I know it's weird up on the floor, but I just finished up wiring up the power supply on this thing, and I gotta see if it works, so let's take a look. First plug. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh, we got power. Time to start working this phone. Everything looks like it's lighting up. Alright. So, we are done. Well, sort of done. For now. But the board is complete. Everything is wired. Everything is powered. Everything is tied up in a neat, tidy fashion. So, I'm pretty stoked about this. It's really looking good. I don't know if I've ever put anything together that looked this nice so far. I mean, the board I did before it worked, but it was kind of a mess. I mean, that little kit that I found at Walmart was really a game changer. I'm probably gonna go buy like 5 or 6 of those if I can find them. I mean, they're great. Even the stuff that I didn't use for this particular thing, I already have things in mind that I'm gonna use, you know, that stuff for next. So, you know, it's great. If you're doing something like this, go pick it up. It's like 18 bucks. Can't beat it. I really want to get this thing down and show you what the whole package looks like lit up before I get into exactly what I have going on for right now to see if it works. But yeah, like I said, here it is. It's going to look a lot cooler in a couple seconds. And here it is, all done, all tied up, all lit up, all powered on, baby, ready to go. Now this thing took me about a day, plus a shopping trip, couple breaks. We got it all tightened up, no problem. So let me go over quick. I had my guitar signal coming into my patch bay that I showed you before. From the patch bay, we're going out into the JHS buffer. From the buffer into my tuner, from the tuner to my John Petrucci wah, and from the wah back into the gate, back into the patch bay, and then out to the amplifier. Now the effects loop, I got the signal coming in to my patch bay again. From the patch bay, we're going out onto my Jekyll and Hyde. I put that in the effects loop because I mainly want to use it for the overdrive. So from that, we're going into my MXR EQ. Now I tried something a little different. We're going out of the EQ back to the noise gate. And then from the noise gate, we're running out into my Eidolon delay, reverb, boost, and then back to the patch bay and back to the effects return on my amplifier. Right here, I'm going to play with some of the lights to let you kind of see some of the different colors. These things are really cool. I think they were about $10 at Walmart. Now the power isn't quite what I was hoping, but I sort of tied it up here. I put the switch in behind so I can easily get in, hit the button, change it. This thing also connects to your phone if you have Wi-Fi available. Now for the back, I am super stoked at this. I just think this looks so clean. The wiring itself, it just came out so nice and sleek. That cable management kit was great. Every single cable that's tied down, it's super easy to pull them out, move things around, change things around if you have problems, troubleshoot. It's just excellent. I mean, it's worth taking the time to really make things like this look this good. You'll just be happy with it yourself. It'll make troubleshooting problems later down the road so much easier. I just couldn't be happier. So that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed watching me rehab this disgusting pedal board. This thing was gross, and I'm so happy it's looking amazing like it is. Don't be me and don't let your gear get into this bad of shape that you have to do this much of work to bring it back up. It's so much easier to just take care of it. But I gotta say, I had a lot of fun doing this. That little kit was phenomenal. I overdid it, I think, on the wiring, but it was a lot of fun just to take the time to do it. So yeah, I'm really stoked for you guys to hear what this pedal board sounds like, but that is for another day. So I will be checking back in with you soon. Catch you later. Stay metal.